If you've ever played a massive role-playing game, you know the feeling of staring at the screen, scrolling through dozens of amazing character classes. You see the mage, the rogue, the warrior, and you freeze, completely unable to hit start. We do the exact same thing in real life. Today, you can learn to code, start a podcast, play tennis, or buy a camera. Every time you open your phone, you see someone succeeding in a totally different path, and that triggers a deep fear of missing out. Faced with all these incredible opportunities, our natural human reaction is to freeze. We get terrified that if we commit to one path, we might be picking the wrong one. So we try to keep all our options open. We dabble a little bit in everything, thinking this makes us safe. But spreading ourselves out like this actually traps us in a constant state of confusion. Refusing to choose doesn't protect you from making a mistake. It simply guarantees that you never actually enter the game.
Think about how you grow in a video game. You defeat enemies to earn experience points, or XP. In real life, your daily time and mental energy are your XP. This animation illustrates the optionality trap. When you try to keep all your options open, your daily XP gets divided up. You put one tiny sliver of energy into coding, one into piano, and another into soccer. By spreading your XP out across 10 different buckets, those individual skills barely move. You stay a beginner. But watch what happens over here when you route all that energy into a single bar. It shoots to a massive level. Translate this to the real world. If you try to be a competitive swimmer, a basketball player, and a track star all at once, you will consistently lose to the kid who spends every afternoon doing nothing but swimming laps. Keeping your options open feels safe in the moment, but it leaves you too weak to defeat any real challenges. You stay at level 1. So, how do you actually pick just one path to focus on, especially when you are afraid of ruining your future? Amazon founder Jeff Bezos uses a helpful mental model for this. He divides decisions into 2 categories. The first is a two-way door. This is a choice you can easily reverse. If you walk through it and don't like what you see, you can just turn around and walk back out, like respawning in a game. Compare that to a one-way door. These are permanent, highly irreversible decisions. It's the real-world equivalent of permanently deleting your save file. Choosing a hobby, picking a college major, or trying out a new job are two-way doors. You are completely allowed to try them for 60 days and then change your mind. To filter your choices, use the 9 out of 10 rule. Look at your list of interests. If a project or skill doesn't immediately make you think, hell yes, if it doesn't score a 9 or 10 on your excitement scale, cross it off the list immediately. When you treat these early choices as reversible experiments, the pressure disappears. You aren't locking in your destiny. You're just testing the waters. Once you narrow down your list, use the rule of 3 to make your final selection. Think of this like playing 3 quick tutorial levels. Try freelance video editing for 1 month, take a coding boot camp for the 2nd month, and try graphic design for the 3rd month. You test the mechanics of each skill to see which daily grind you actually enjoy. But here is the catch. After trying 3 things, you have to stop. Sampling a 4th, 5th, or 6th option rarely gives you useful new information. It just wastes your valuable XP. After that 3rd try, you have enough data. You have to hit start and fully commit your daily energy to the option you liked best. Committing to your favorite option after a short test is the only way to break out of the tutorial and finally start the main campaign. Because 99% of people are still frozen at the character selection screen, simply making a decision becomes your superpower. This diagram shows what happens next. The minute you pour all your XP into one specific path, your abilities compound. You learn faster, your work gets better, and you rocket past everyone else who is still distracted. When you reach a high level in one area, people notice. They start trusting you to handle big projects. They invite you onto their teams, and they give you the resources you need to succeed. Look at a superstar like Prabhu Deva. He built a massive, lucrative career by becoming an undeniable, world-class expert in one specific skill, dancing. He put all his points into that single tree first. Making a confident, focused choice provides clarity, and that clarity gives you immense leverage over everyone else still trying to do 10 things at once. You might be wondering, but what if I still want to do other fun things? You absolutely can. In business, this is called diversification. In gaming, it's like unlocking side quests. But you only get to do this safely after you secure a strong position in the main campaign. Trying to do 5 things at once without a secure base is confusion. Diversification is building a massive win in your main skill first, which then buys you the financial and mental freedom to explore everything else. Don't let a screen full of choices paralyze you. Pick your favorite quest, max out your XP, and go win the game.